Hey guys, Dave here. So I'm super excited about this one. A lot of you guys know Dell at Dirty Room Knives. This is one that's been in the making for a while, and it finally did arrive yesterday. This is one of three, what he calls the Twisted Sisters. This is the box cutter. It is number one. I think he numbered it underneath the scales, and I could not be happier to get this. Before, or I guess when Dell was just getting started, I found him through Andy Doberman Knives, and was super impressed with the knife that he had done called the Hulk Hunter. From there, just a couple of designs he was doing. One of the next ones, or maybe one or two afterwards, was the idea behind the box cutter. And from that point on, I was super impressed with the Hulk Hunter. At some point, I'm hoping he'll make me one of those. But I like the idea behind the box cutter, and I'll kind of tell you a little bit about that. But I was super impressed with his work. I know some of his vids don't have the best lighting because he is in the dirty room, and that's just how it is. So I know he's taking some of his vids to indoors and stuff, and obviously you can see a lot better, but it also to me takes away from the the dirty room feel, and I dig that. I dig that. That was part of the thing I liked about his dirty room knives and his video. So anyways, without further ado, got the box cutter. It is the BC number one. It is a you would think it's a Wharncliffe, but it's really not a Wharncliffe. It's a modified Wharncliffe. It is a beast of a knife for it being. It is not skinny. This started out as point, or I'm sorry, what is it? 6 millimeters or a 1/4 inch thick, and I think it came in just under that with the grind and removing some steel and stuff. So, but you guys can see it is right hand, and it is a chisel grind, but it's not a chisel grind as traditional chisel grinds go, because it has what he calls the little schism. And you see it does actually, even though it is flat on the side, it does come down to this schism. And what's really cool about that is it allows a knife to be just razor sharp. And you guys can see, I mean, that is just a mirrored, almost mirrored edge on there. And I will tell you, I'm super impressed with his acid stonewash. It's one of the best ones I've seen. Any type of, like this area right here where it looks a little bit darker, you can see that right there is the oil. I just wiped it down with the tough cloth before I put it on vid. And you guys know me and my OD. Like I said, I am getting all three Twisted Sisters. I am getting number ones. That was just kind of a deal him and I worked out when I told him that I was going to be interested in all of them. I know that he's working on the BC. I mean, he's going to make more BCs. Then there's the toe cutter, which was a true Wharncliffe. The first one had some problems and stuff, so he's still working on that. But and I'll talk about that in just a second. But kind of a modified Anzo pattern I like a lot. It's almost like a kind of a Rocky Anzo pattern look because of the angles. Feels just really good in the hand. He was the first person that I saw that did this with his right here. You can see that it angles down right here near the ricasso, the choil. You see there's a little bit of angle there. You can see right there where it starts. Right there you can see, and then it goes down. So kind of give you a better angle there. But I really like the look of it. But the whole point behind it was, as a defensive knife, if need be, you would have the ability that if you had to use the knife as a defensive weapon, and if you did have to cut, slice, whatever, that's fine. But maybe once, you know, the altercation had basically been ended, you have the ability to just punch now with just that hand, you know, in reverse grip either way. If you guys go back and watch his vids, I just like the whole idea behind the knife. It's got his logo on there. If I could show that. But yeah, I really love the little schism here. The little, wow, I almost cut myself. It's sharp. And I was super impressed right from the start. And I can't wait. You guys know how I am about the Wharncliffes. You'll see that is not a true Wharncliffe. You can see how it kind of does drop a little bit here. So it's not straight across. I will show you in a minute the Wharncliffe idea. But I could not be more impressed with how this came out. It does have a little weight to it. It is 01. I think it's 01. It's not D2, it's 01. Excuse me guys, kind of getting sick a little bit. But just feels awesome in the hand. Comes with the sheath. Just snaps right in. Very good retention. I told him at some point I could see maybe it loosening up a little bit because it wants to have a tendency when you pop it out to come down. And so it might have, you know, because of this large opening here, because of how large the choil is, that, you know, it's going to have a little bit of tendency to loosen up. But super impressed with the sheath. Came with this, was attached to one of the holes at the bottom. Not really a neck knife, anything. I'm going to definitely make a special lanyard for this one. And once I get the TC, and then which is toe cutter. This is the box cutter. BC is box cutter. TC for toe cutter, and SC for spine cutter, which is a Tanto. It's just sweet looking. But all three of them are going to be a little bit different. The Wharncliffe is going to be a lot of weight drilled out of the handle, so it lightens it up a little bit. Some point might consider going a little bit thinner on this. Does not need to be this stout for a tactical type of blade, but definitely works. It's not that heavy. I don't have a scale, or I would be able to tell you guys what it is, but you can see it just pops right out. Do that again because I didn't grab it good. There you go, just pops right out. No marks on it. Super, I'm telling you again, man, I'm super impressed with just all around fit and feel. Yeah, could not be happier with it. Just nasty. Really love his acid stonewash, man. It's one of the most, like, just really clean looking, you know, if you can call an acid stonewash clean looking, but it's on there good, and really came out nice. So, but anyways, feels just as good in reverse as it does in regular. And yeah, you just get really good purchase on it either way. So could not be more impressed. Dell, love this thing. You did awesome, man. You should have seen how, I think he even did a vid on the packaging of how he packaged it up and everything. It was, he even said, he goes, yeah, I probably won't do this for all of them. But was super impressed, and it was, could not be happier to get it, man. It's awesome. I really like the way it came out. And he did in the box also send along the Wharncliffe, the toe cutter, the original. You can see because of the way it really isn't a Wharncliffe, so to speak. Yes, it's a flat, it has that Wharncliffe style blade, but you can see the grind actually came up. And it's definitely a sweet. You see he put P-type on there for prototype, because see, just by looking at it, like let's say there's the handle, it's like that. You can see that the grind goes up, blade goes up. So what he's going to do is just basically straighten this out to where it comes across here, and it would be more, this would drop down a little bit, you know, and so it would come across and be definitely a true Wharncliffe. But he threw this in. There you go. You guys can really see on the satin finish how he was doing this. Love the look of it. As far as I know, he's the first person I've seen that used it, and could not be more impressed with even this one. I'll actually probably just use this one to open up all my boxes. I told him I may even just box it up in something, and who knows, the dirty room, hopefully it blows up. And I know he's getting more and more subscribers every day. You guys check him out. I'll put a link to the channel. You guys can kind of see, if you go back and look at some of his vids, you can go back and kind of see the evolution of the box cutter, toe cutter, everything. I had some input on the toe cutter. It just didn't wind up coming out the way he wanted it to, or I wanted it to. And he's working on that now. But and dude, the pattern on this came out sweet, man. It's not even like the reptile pattern. It's kind of different. It's kind of like these wavy lines on here that you put. I like the way it came out a lot. I know you didn't finish it up. We talked about that because it kind of has some sharp edges and stuff here. Would like to see this chamfered a little bit here, even on the box cutter. But overall, just another one that just feels awesome. This is a nasty little poker. But once this is, you know, straightened up and come across here like this, you know, it would come up. This thing will just be nasty. And definitely, because he took weight out of the handle on this one's, you can definitely tell the weight on this is better than the box cutter. Lighter anyways, not necessarily better, but lighter. But yeah, once again, the little schism, just, and I did want this one satin finished. This will definitely be a blade I could see myself carrying once we, you know, he works out all the kinks and everything. And then he's also working on my spine cutter as well, so. But, can't say thanks enough, Del. It's just awesome, man. All the music I tried to put on the vid, man, didn't work. Got a little thing on there saying as soon as I started uploading it gave me a little grief about it. So I just decided to forego the music and just show it out. So super impressed though, guys. Let's get got a little shadow again. But just a nasty little poker, man. Definitely some high quality. Could not be more impressed with how it all came out. So number one, man, excited to get it, man. Could not be happier. Can't wait to see what's coming out of the dirty room in 2013, man. Definitely can't wait to see it. So anyways, that's it, guys. You guys check him out. I'll put a link to his channel. He also is on Facebook. And you guys can always see he puts up pictures and stuff of some of the stuff that he's working on and everything. But yep, super impressed, man. Super impressed. I can't wait to get my the other matching sisters all finished up and everything. Gonna look forward to seeing those. So, but Dirty Room Knives, guys, check him out, man. Deli's a real shirt off his back type of guy. Totally cool. Is just enjoying the knives. Got a regular job, so. He's like most of us, you know, has to work for a living, but this is just something he enjoys as a hobby and stuff, and I think he does an awesome job, so check him out. Everybody be safe, enjoy your New Year's Day, and talk to you again real soon.